You are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Errrr, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Hi everybody, it's Mike from TheUnlockablez here, presenting to you my first video playthrough of Dark Souls. I've played through the game many times. If you listen to the podcast, you are aware that I'm a massive fan of this game. I'm streaming the PC version here, running DS Fix, unlocked 60 frames per second, making it look a little prettier, making it look like it runs a little smoother. I'm just going to blitz through the starting area now and get to filing as quickly as possible. I've skipped the intro movie and the intro cutscene. I will post links in the information section beneath this video if you want to check those out and get a little bit of backstory. I'll try to explain some as I go along. As far as the intro tells us, before the dawn of time, the world was just populated by giant arch trees and everlasting dragons. Pretty much nothing happened. It was a pretty dull world. Meanwhile, in the underworld, a bunch of humanoid type beings, giants and what looked like, normal sized humans as well, discovered something called the Lord Souls. So with these Lord Souls, they were granted massive power. They were able to overthrow the dragons and take over the world, creating their own kingdoms. But with the change came the undead curse. The character you play is one of these undead. Lord Gwyn, who has seems to lead the revolt against the dragons, feared that the bearer of the titular Dark Soul would appear and overthrow him. The bearer of the Dark Soul would be one of these undead. As I say, if you watch the intro movie, this will make a lot more sense. I'm explaining it very badly here. Just because I've never actually done this before. I've never tried to run a commentary over my own game. Oh no, it's a boss! Oh, I'll just go through the story and I'm safe. I say, I've played this game many times. I'm probably going to make this look very easy, but believe me, my first couple of playthroughs were anything but. I don't even know why I'm resting on every one of these bonfires. It's something I'd usually just skip right past. But I guess I just want to kind of show you guys the game really. I want to show you what it's all about. I want to show you as much as possible. As I say, if you haven't played the game before and you don't mind having the game spoiled for you, then please keep watching. But it's so hard to say this when obviously I want people to watch my videos, but if you haven't played the game and you intend on playing the game, then please switch this video off, boot up the game and play it, and come back and have a look again and see if we did anything differently, or if you did something the same as me. I don't know, it could be interesting to watch, but it really would benefit going into the game blind. It's any fan of the game will tell you that the best experience was their first experience. I've had amazing subsequent playthroughs. I love playing around with different builds and stuff like that. So right now I'm playing a knight class character, and basically any player will tell you that the knight class is pretty much useless. Well, not useless, but any class for the is useless. But it's I like starting as the knight. They start with decent gear, and they've got a nice spread of stats, and I find that they're the easiest to build on. So that's what I'm going for here. A nice, cheap and easy playthrough for you guys. I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to do what I consider to be my canon playthrough of the game. Obviously, everybody takes different approaches. There are definitely better players out there than me. I don't profess to be amazing at this game. I just really enjoy doing it. PvE is pretty routine once you've done it a couple of times. So be prepared to watch me just kind of do the game as I've done many times before. I've clocked over 300 hours easy across two different formats, PC and PS3. I've indulged in co-op, I've done solo playthroughs, I've done offline playthroughs. I've not really done anything super challenging. I've tried to level up as little as possible on some playthroughs. This one I'll probably level up quite a bit and try and keep it as simple as possible. Just so that, you know, I die less and it's more entertaining, because I will appear to be some kind of badass, which is always cool. Yeah. Say we're about to come up on the boss that we just saw. We're now well equipped to take him on, but obviously we can't get in through the same door anymore because that is now locked. Must be another way in there. Ooh, can you hear that roar? Can you hear it? Oh shit. Oh, here he is. The grotesque demon. Oh! Now it's time to stab him in the ass. Because that's how you kill this guy. It's simply, he likes to catch you on his arse cheeks. Oh, see, you missed that one again. See, once again, made that look very easy. But the first couple of attempts did not go like that. I have rinsed this game many times now. Just as a point of note now, you'll see a cutscene about to start, but I will be skipping all cutscenes. Just because I've seen them a million times before. If you want to see the cutscenes, you can see them on YouTube and elsewhere, or you could buy the game, play it yourself. As I say, it's a brilliant game. The more support from Softcat, the better quality their future games will be, like Dark Souls 2, for example, which I cannot wait for. I'll also only be talking to NPCs that I deem to be particularly interesting. The Crestfallen Knight over there is not interesting. In fact, he is just dull. So I'm just gonna grab this humanity, which is a very precious resource. I'll be explaining the use of that when I come to use it, because right now I don't need to. I don't plan on doing it for a while. But yeah, it does come into play heavily later on, especially if you want to perform PvP or co-op. Yeah, it's very much thing. It also plays into the Covenant system as well, which is something that from software have acknowledged many times is not completely well, it wasn't completed before the game's released. There's a lot of things that they wanted to change, but were kind of pressed for time. You know, deadlines loom. It had to be done. The game had to be released. I'm going to try and parry as many enemies as possible as well. Parrying is quite a skillful technique, and I'm not particularly great at it. Oh no. Oh, I thought the rat had dropped the humanity. It's never done it for me. I've heard rumours. Nah, it's true. The rats can drop humanity, and I have had drops from other rats, but never that one. In every fucking playthrough, it's never given me a bloody humanity. But anyway, more undead troopers. Parry this. Fuck. Oh no, missed. Oh, I'm playing so lamely. But I'm gonna say, these first couple of areas are not particularly difficult, even first time through. They kind of act almost as an extended tutorial to the asylum. Just heal up here. There be dragons. Aye. Not all the dragons are dead, it seems, although that is, I believe, called a drake. My girlfriend could tell me the difference between a dragon and a drake, but I can't remember. She has told me before, I'm sure. And I'm sure someone could probably tell me in the comments. You know, just for those who don't know, because I know that there is definitely a difference between a dragon and a drake, and that was one of them. That was a drake even. Anyway, Oh, parry number 2. There we go, 3 for 3. Come on, come on. Nah. Oh well. Well, let's take out this archer guy because he's always a little annoying. I'm wondering, do I get the samurai sword now or later? Now. I very much enjoy using the samurai sword. Can do massive damage to certain bosses and very handy. This guy's shield, but he's a good kick. Break down the defense. Oh, and open himself up to backstab there, bitch. Ah, well. See, first playthrough, I didn't even know this place was here. Well, not immediately anyway. That's the great thing about this game, is that we all knew so little about it. It became almost like exchanging cheats in the schoolyard way back when. I think it's why I love this game so much, is because it reminds me of those golden ages. I'm not going to talk to this guy. I don't want you to feel anything as I do this, because it is a little cruel.
You've gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Why me?
Yeah. I always kind of feel bad doing that. But yeah, if you don't kill him, he's a merchant and can sell you some cool stuff. Really worth doing it. Let me just check which stats there. 14. See if I can level up to that. Because if I can, then it's happy times. But I'm not sure if I have the souls to do it. Let's go find out, shall we? Should do. Yeah, you level up at bonfires, you also restore your Estus flasks. Depending on how many you have. Need 2 more levels up. Let's stick with the broadsword for now. We can change that to later. Just going to equip these items. And let's carry on towards what I consider to be the first true boss of the game. Not because it's particularly challenging, but because it kind of asks you to use what you've learnt up to now. It's, as I say, it really does remind me of old school game design, where the game would not teach you by giving you tutorial screen after tutorial screen. You would just immerse yourself in the game world, and it would be absolutely awesome. It's the only game that's been able to do that for me in recent years. Maybe with the exception of The Last of Us, but that had a massively compelling narrative. The narrative in this is admittedly quite thin. I won't really discuss lore too much throughout these videos. I'll try and discuss what I can. Some of it I do find really cool, and I probably will just blurt it out anyway. But for these first couple of videos anyway, I'm likely just going to be talking about mechanics and just certain things that I'll be doing. As you can see, I know there's a bunch of nice hidden little items around here. It's always worth scouring everywhere within the environment. You never know what you're going to find. That's my one big piece of advice is for anyone playing Dark Souls for the first time, is be patient and look around. Always look around. The fact is that when you die, you just return to the last bonfire. The rest of that, yeah, your souls are dropped where you died, but it is not too difficult to rectify that, especially as you begin to know the levels and the placement of enemies. Of course, everything changes when you restore your humanity, and the human element becomes an issue when you start to face Black Phantom invaders, when you start to face the Blades of the Dark Moon, say, someone who I will talk about later. Hopefully we'll encounter one. I totally plan on sitting in this game. I plan on trying to make it as interesting as possible, just to show you the many cool aspects of it, because I know people who've done 1 or 2 playthroughs and still haven't seen every aspect of the game. And to be fair, I think there is still a couple of plot lines that I've yet to completely resolve myself. There's another friend down there, but we won't see him right now. We'll come back to him later. And oh, there's this guy, always with the barrel. I don't like this guy. You can see at the top left there, there's a counter. I currently have 1 soft humanity, which I can use to reverse my hollowing, get a bonfire. After reversing hollowing, I can kindle a bonfire, and then a bonfire will bring me more Estus flasks for resting there. So humanity, as I say, is very precious, and you can only summon other players for co-op if you are in human form by reversing your hollowing at a bonfire. So it's a game that truly asks you to learn the mechanics that it presents to you. It doesn't pander to you. It asks you to be the adventurer, truly. Let's see. Right, here we go. I'm unlike to speak very much during this encounter. Boss fights tend to be quite a harrowing experience, no matter how much experience you have with the game. So here he comes, Taurus Demon. Once again, this particular encounter did go this way the first time I fought him. I don't know, it just the minute I saw those archers, it was like, yeah, something is needed to. They wouldn't place this here unless it was required in some way. There we go. Taurus Demon dead. It's why that gold pine resin, which adds temporary lightning damage to your weapon, is very handy at this stage of the game. It's also worth keeping hold of if you can take out the Taurus Demon, which is doable even without an enchanted weapon. Just requires a little more patience, but I'm an impatient man now. I have to escape any time, so I deserve to be able to do it quickly. Well, anyway, I think we'll leave it there for now. I think it's a good first episode. I will be uploading part 2 as soon as I feel I need to do part 2. So, peace out. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow TheUnlockablez on Facebook and Twitter. If you like this, give us a like. Maybe share it. I don't know. Did you enjoy it? Anyway, go and play Dark Souls. It's the greatest game ever. Really. Peace.